So many of you have asked me, how do you write a song? You make it seem so easy. And that's because it can be. It doesn't have to be complicated. The power of music is that it can be whatever you want it to be. Just listen to your intuition and go with the flow. But most importantly, follow your heart because it will give you the wings to fly. No one else is going to give you the wings to fly. The main part is you gotta listen to yourself, because if you don't listen to yourself, it's gonna end in mayhem and chaos. It's gonna just okay. Remember that everything is poetry, and most importantly, music is poetry. You don't need a beat to classify it as music. What you do need is meaning and a purpose for writing the way you do. There are no steps to there's no steps to music. What is important is that you follow your path or your own stairway towards writing your own songs, not anyone else's. Because if you follow everyone else's, then yours is going to end up sounding like theirs, instead of being your own unique, genuine kind of sound, you know? And at the end of the day, you're the one composing the piece of music, not them. You're the one composing that piece of music for everyone else to hear. So in order for your music to be the best that it can be, listen to yourself. That's the number one thing. You hear it all the time with celebrities. They listen to themselves. They're like, oh, I wish I should, or some of them are like, oh, I wish I should have listened to myself when I made this song, because then it could have been better. Listening to yourself helps you better yourself for the better. So, listen to yourself all the time. It can get you out of any situation, or it can help you in the creative writing process. Another thing, people just overcomplicate the process. They think, yes, you need a beat, or oh my god. When I started writing, I was in around 7th grade. I would write short stories or long stories. I was obsessed with writing. But the thing is, I did not like the grammar part of writing. So I decided to kind of switch up the way I write, experiment with different writing styles. And then when 8th grade came around, it was like, we're learning about poetry. I wrote a poem, and someone decided to rap it. So that fueled my creative energy. That let me know that I'm doing something right. So more and more I kept following myself, the more and more I kept following the trail of, why don't I just sing these poems? So I would just sing these poems with no beat, nothing at all. Like nothing, nada. So afterward, a few years later, like sophomore or junior year of high school, what I would do is I would just listen to myself. I would listen to myself every day, singing each song I made, or singing a song without listening to the beat. Sometimes I'll listen to the beat. It just depends on my feeling and emotion. And I try my best to portray the emotions that they felt. Everyone portrays emotions differently. So if you're collabing with someone and you write the song, they may not understand the emotions that you want to be portrayed through that song. So another tip is, try to express your emotions the best you can. And don't let anyone else interfere with what you want to do. Because if you let anyone else interfere, it can ruin the song. Or sometimes, in some nice cases, it can inspire the song, which can just fuel your creativity even more to maybe write many other songs and collab with better artists that help you. So this is just coming from me and my perspective. But after all that, I just keep practicing. And there will come a time when you feel like you have no ideas whatsoever, and that's okay. Because we all need a break, we all need some time for ourselves, we all need to do whatever we want, we all can chill, right? But the thing is, you just need to be creative and do what you want to do, because you want to do it. Bottom line is, don't let anyone overrun you, because you are your own powerhouse. You are your own train. You can wreck that train or you can keep it going. That's all up to you. Period.